What is up, guys? You're listening to the MFCEO Project. I'm Andy. I'm your host, and I am the motherfucking CEO. Guys, this is your first time listening. This is Friday Fire. Sometimes it's called Thursday Thunder, and that depends on if this comes out on Thursday or Friday. I thought I'd explain that because it's very confusing. Listen, today I've got something very important to talk to you about. You guys see all these things on the internet, okay? Most of you are entrepreneurs, or you want to find some sort of financial success or success somewhere in your life, or you wouldn't be listening to this podcast. And I want to address something that is very inaccurate about the entrepreneurial lifestyle. Look around on Instagram for a minute, okay? And what do you see? Go to the entrepreneur hashtag. Go through the entrepreneur hashtag. What do you see? You see fucking text messages going off in the middle of a podcast. No, I'm just kidding. Rookie move. What do you see? You see people who have no experience because they can't have experience because they're 22 fucking years old, all right, posting pictures of Lamborghinis and private jets and Rolls Royces and blah, 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 all the material shit, hashtag entrepreneur. And I know, I do that same shit too. I post my Lambos, I post my fucking Rolls, I post when I fly private. You know why? Because it's cool shit, but I earn that shit, okay? The difference between myself and these motherfuckers who are out there showing everybody what entrepreneurship supposedly is that I've been doing this for 18 fucking years, okay? I didn't buy some $997 program from some fucking turd on the internet who's never built a goddamn thing and couldn't run a fucking snow cone stand in real life. You know, all we hear about when we look around on Instagram and through the new entrepreneur culture is the grind, the hustle, the struggle. How much struggle could you fucking have at 22 years old? Okay? Everyone likes to believe they know what these words mean and that they live them day in and day out. But when you ask to see the results, they throw their hands in the fucking air and say, oh, I don't know why I'm not getting that result yet. Oh, I don't know why I'm not there yet. Oh, I don't know. I'm working on it. Bullshit. You know exactly why you're not there. You're not there because of one of three reasons. One, you're either working a bad plan, okay? Your plan is shit. You're trying to sell a shit product. You're trying to scam people into buying your product. You're trying to sell something that's not really sellable, that there's no demand for. You're working down a road that has no real fucking payoff, and you're trying to scam your way to look like you're hustling. Point number two, the second thing it could be is you might be working a great plan, but you haven't worked it long enough. And this is very common because right now it's become a millionaire in 12 fucking months from your mom's basement, buy my program. It's become a millionaire in 12 months selling fucking ankle socks from the side vendor street and buy my program, and I'll show you how to fucking do it. Okay? It's all these fucking stupid fucking internet things. Oh, let me sell you a $900 program on how to sit on the beach and fucking make millions of dollars. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Okay? Good plans, even if they're great plans, take years to develop. They take years to materialize. Okay? My first 3 fucking years, I didn't make $1. My next 7 years after that, the most I got paid was $695. The most I got paid. Not, hey, that's my worst paycheck the whole time. No, that was the fucking maximum I got paid. So for 10 years fucking straight, I didn't make more than $695. Now, does that mean that you have to go 10 years of not getting paid? No, it doesn't, because we live in a different era now. We live in an era where things can accelerate much more quickly, all right? But the point of what I'm trying to say is even if your plan is fucking great, you've got to put in the fucking time. And it's got to be active patience, aggressive patience. And if you don't know what aggressive patience is, go back and listen to the podcast on aggressive patience. Essentially what that means is you have to understand that it's going to take time, but you also have to do every fucking thing that you can during that time to make sure that you're successful. Patience and and leisure are often confused as the same thing. They're not the same thing. Patience is not sitting back with your feet on the fucking desk drinking a fucking Corona. Patience is understanding it's going to take time, but in the meantime, doing every fucking thing that you can, okay? And the third thing is that you understand why you're not getting where you want to be, is that you're not doing the fucking work that you say you're doing. And that's most of you. Most of you say, oh, I hustle, I grind, I work my fucking ass off, blah, 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 blah. But are you really? No, you're not. You're not working as hard as you say you are. You're not doing all the shit that you could be doing. And yet you complain about where your results are. It can only be one of three things: working a bad plan, haven't worked a good plan long enough, or you aren't doing the shit you say you're doing. That's it. That's all it can be. Any other thing that you say, no matter what it is total bullshit. Okay? And for, like I said, 95% of you, it's number three that's the issue. You're not doing the shit that you claim to be doing. You might work 1 or 2 days a week. You might stay up late one night a week. You might stay up late 2 nights a week. But you motherfuckers aren't staying up late every single night working on your plan. You're not putting active hours every single day to improve. You're not doing the personal development that you need to do. You're not reading. You're not studying. You're not learning from people who have already done it. You're doing that intermittently and wondering why the result isn't there. Well, the result isn't there because you're not doing it with all your fucking energy. Okay? And this leads to the main issue of what I want to talk about here, guys, is that everybody, all human beings, all of us, have the tendency to choose the easy path as opposed to the one that we know is going to be fucking hard. It's our nature. It's the path of least resistance. But guys, the path of least resistance is the one we take because we're afraid of the fucking work. And the problem with that is this: that's the path everybody takes. When everybody takes the path of least resistance, there's no fruit at the end of it because it's all been eaten up. It's the low-hanging fruit mentality. When you go through and you have the shit that's easy, there's not going to be much of it there. And you have to understand that that is what leads. That's the main thing that leads to a life that is full of regret, disappointment, frustration, and just total disappointment at the end when you're getting ready to fucking die. Okay? It's you choosing the path that everyone else chooses for either one reason or another, either because everybody's doing it, because some of you motherfuckers are sheep, or 2, you think that's what you're supposed to do because everybody's doing it, or 3, you're afraid of the fucking work. But guys, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a stone cold, ironclad fact that the greatest reward lies along the path of most resistance. Okay? It's not a situation of luck. It's not a situation of magic. It's a situation of what you are willing to put yourself through to find the result that you're looking for. What are you willing to go through? What journey are you willing to endure? Because the people who are willing to endure the most fucking pain are the ones who are going to produce the best possible results. It's a fact. It's not something that can be argued, okay? And we're going to have these little wieners on the fucking post say, oh, I don't know, what about this guy who struck it rich doing this and this and this? And they tell these fucking stories of people who have somehow seemingly easily made millions and millions and millions of dollars. Guys, first of all, those fucking stories are glorified lies. Every person who has developed a product or developed something has gone through innumerable obstacles, innumerable iterations, innumerable frustrations and failures to get to that one product that seemed like an overnight success. It could have been fucking years, and likelihood it is years. But what you choose to see is what's nice and pretty on the outside. You don't see all the shit that we put ourselves through as entrepreneurs. You don't see the late nights. You don't see the fucking empty bank accounts. You don't see the people laughing at you. You don't see the constant frustration. You don't see any of that shit because none of that shit is fucking sexy. And that's why we have all these fucking ass clowns on the internet selling $997 programs who've never done a fucking thing. It all comes down to one concept, guys. It comes down to doing the fucking work. And you can look at any fucking book, you can look at any fucking article, you can listen to any motivational speaker, but the theme of what they're going to talk about is always going to be the same. It's going to be have a good plan, role model somebody, and work your fucking ass off. That's it. That's why we talk about this so much, you know, but everybody's in love with the entrepreneurial culture. They're in love with what these kids think entrepreneurship is about because that's sexy. It's sexy to drive a Rolls Royce. It's sexy to drive a fucking Lambo. It's sexy to fly around on a private plane. And you know what? It is fucking sexy if you fucking earned it. But there is no fucking honor and no fucking sexiness in taking a picture of someone else's fucking shit and posting it as if it's your own to sell shit to other people. That is fucking immoral. That is a lie. That is not right. You are preying on people's hopes and dreams. And the fact of the matter is you're actually hurting people, not just by taking their fucking money, but the likelihood is because you've never done it, your plan is probably fucking flawed and doesn't work. And so these people are going to invest their money. They're going to go out, buy this program. It's not going to fucking work for them. And then they're going to go back and be like, well, it must be me. It must be me. I'm not cut out for this. You very well may be cut out for this. But you're being led down the wrong fucking path. Entrepreneurship is not a fucking glorified, sexy, awesome fucking thing. It's the most fucking brutal path someone could choose as a career. It's a fucking bloodbath. But you don't hear people talk about that. As far as I know, I'm the only one that talks about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid and it's hard for me and it's easy for everybody else. But I'm going to tell you right now, this shit ain't easy for me. And I think anybody out there that's going out and trying to fucking buy the easy way is going to be set up for a big punch in the fucking nutsack. Nothing in life that's worthwhile is easy. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing in life that's going to pay off big is going to be simple. Nothing in life that is going to change your life and make it this thing that you want is going to be quick, painless. It's not going to be that way, guys. You've got to accept the fact up front. And if you accept this fact up front that I'm telling you, you will save yourself years of time chasing the easy thing over and over and over again. But do me a fucking favor. Next time somebody talks about entrepreneurship and they make it seem like it's this easy fucking glorified thing, remember what I'm telling you. If you buy into that, you're only fucking yourself.